What's up, what's up, what's up, you guys? I'm back. We're on number 6. Just waiting for everybody to join before I get started. Very excited. I have one spot left as of right now. When you see this turned over, it means I don't have any spots left. So one more lucky person can get a reading right now for 11:11. I am eating some grapes, drinking some water, just chilling, waiting for everybody to join again. I see 2 people here. Where are you all at? Where are you at, y'all? There you guys are. I'm sorting my cards, stretching. Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Pretty excited to answer your questions. This is so much fun, you guys. Sunday nights are usually pretty boring for me. It's nice to connect with you guys. So, Artsy Psych Stylet, I have one more spot left. So you can still send your question in payment to paypal.me/rainbowharmony. And once you do, yeah. There is a list, Kate. If you want to know who you are or what, like when you're coming next, go ahead and just message, and my assistant will let you know. I'm on number 6 right now. I'm doing Samantha next, and I have a maximum of 20. So, oh, and Kate, your English isn't bad at all. That's cool. You're from Chile. Oh, you're from Palm Springs, pal. You know where I'm from? I'm originally from Redlands, which is close to Palm Springs. And then I moved to LA, and then I came over here to Europe. So, Kate, there are 8 people ahead of you. So if you want to, that'll probably take me at least 30 minutes. So if you want to chill and come back, you can, or you can feel free to hang out and listen. Oh, Rylan, you're from Switzerland? Oh my goodness, I want to go to Switzerland so bad. I'm in Italy right now. I'm heading to Napoli in a couple days. I'm in Campania right now. So I'm just waiting for Samantha to pop in. What's up, Samantha? Give us a shout out if you're here. I'm actually going to start your reading in probably 2 minutes, even if you don't join, because I will upload this after. So, I am Nika. You're from London. I want to go to London. I've been there once, but it wasn't long enough. I have room for one more spot, Charlem. So if you want to send your question plus 1111, you can. Aw, I'm Nika. Come visit me and Anissa. Yeah, definitely. I want to. All right, you guys. I'm going to start Samantha's. I hope you're here, Samantha. Shout out if you're here. Samantha, send me a bunch of rainbow emojis if it's you, okay? Just type in a bunch of rainbow emojis and be like, it's me. Trivia Babe, just real quick before I start Samantha's reading, this is not the only thing for the readings you can buy. If you go to my website, promiseharmony.com/services, I have readings starting as low as $44. For $44, I can record you a personal video message and you can ask me some questions. And right now my Skypes are on sale. So if you want to Skype with me for a half hour for $44, we can do that too. I also have in-depth readings that are more like, really in-depth, lots of question video readings. And then I have an hour-long Skype. And I also do personal coaching. You get 6 Skype sessions with me for the price of 3. And it's really affordable personal coaching. If you just want to Skype with me every week for 6 weeks, or you want to work towards some goals, I've helped people start their businesses. I've done twin flame coaching. And so, yeah, check out my website, promiseharmony.com/services. And if it's your first time purchasing a reading from me, you can always email me and just tell me it's your first time, and I can always work out a little discount code or something like that for you. So, yeah, check it out. when you order a reading from me, you do have to wait in line. So it can take up to 20 days to receive your reading, just like you got to wait in line for this. So I also have a service called Emergency Reading where you can receive your reading within 3 days. I suggest to purchase a Skype because I can usually get you in a week or two from when you order, when you purchase a Skype. So yeah, working every day, all day long on your personal readings. This is my full-time job. Every day, all day. It's awesome. You guys give me something to do. Okay, guys, I'm sold out. Sold out. Sold out. Okay. Samantha, we're going to start yours. I hope you're here. If not, you'll probably just get to hear this after it uploads. So, Samantha, you want to know if the person that you're into and you're really crushing on and you're feeling it for is into you as well. This is a great question. We're going to ask my love deck and we're going to tap into this energy. If you have any questions, type it in and my assistant will answer for you. So first of all, Samantha, I'm getting that you are feeling a very playful energy towards this person and they're feeling playfulness towards you. So there's some flirting going on here and maybe you guys have gone out on a date or just hung around each other or you joke a lot. There's definitely a playful energy here, which is always a really good indication because this is the energy that romance is built upon. Romance isn't usually built upon this heavy, intense energy. It's usually built upon something light and fun and blissful and youthful. So this is always a really good tip if you're trying to get something moving forward with somebody, to remember to stay playful and light and to really work on if any fears or anxieties are manifesting regarding the relationship or the person. You're probably worried, do they like me? I don't know what's going to happen if they don't like me. I'm going to be depressed. Don't move ahead to that whole, what if they don't thing. Just trust the intuition. Trust that you're having feelings for this person for a reason. I always say focus on what's in front of you because it's coming in your life for a reason. It's either a blessing or it's a lesson or it's both. And so this person is coming on your path for a reason. There are no coincidences. You're having feelings, you're feeling a connection for them, and there is a playfulness here. So remember just to keep things light and fun and casual around this person. This energy can develop. So they are feeling the chemistry for you, I have to say. And this is like the beginning of something new. So it's like this honeymoon energy where the relationship has a really good foot to start off on. So the energy seems really aligned here. There's really strong chemistry. There's a magnetic attraction. They are definitely feeling the pull towards you as well. A lot of positive messages this evening about love. They want to give it a chance. They're open to see what's going on between you guys. And as far as your insecurities, it probably just comes from being burned by somebody in the past, or maybe one of your parents or both of them were less than loving or kind of neglectful, or there's a rift there. And so this can actually cause you to be really afraid to get into a relationship or to automatically assume that your crush isn't going to like you back. Who else out there has mommy issues or daddy issues? I have both, you guys. It's a lifelong process healing from this. But yeah, it caused me in my life to feel really worried if someone was gonna like me. When I first got with John, I spent the first 6 months of our relationship worried if he was gonna leave me. And I look back and realize, oh, my fears of abandonment totally came from my parents. And so this is a message about knowing that if you're feeling worried about that, then it could just be because of your past. And, be careful not to project too much of that onto this relationship. Know where that's coming from and trust your heart, because the green light is on here. They do feel the chemistry for you. They want to give this relationship a chance. Continue to be playful. Don't doubt that this person's coming into your life for a reason. So let's ask more clearly and more specifically, how do they feel about you? How are they feeling about you? What is this energy here? So I am seeing these romantic feelings, and this is somebody new I'm seeing. This is somebody new in your life, and you're moving forward and you're opening your heart to a new person, and same thing for them. They do feel these real romantic feelings towards you, but the thing is they're retreating. They're disconnecting right now, and that might be why you're wondering, do they have feelings for me? Because they could be sending you mixed messages. Well, why is that the case? This card here is making me wonder. This seems to me like a person that has been in and out of a relationship or is having a hard time letting go of their ex or still has some feelings or some energetic cords attached to somebody from their past. Okay, so it might be that not all of their attention is on you right now. They feel the romantic feelings towards you, but they've been retreating, and it's because they're waiting. They're waiting for somebody to come back, or something hasn't ended between them and the person they're with. Maybe they're in a relationship, they're recently out of one, or they're still like energetically hanging on to something they need to let go of. And so, it's not always just black and white when it comes to love. This is kind of one of those shades of gray where the person's into you, but you might not see that forward movement with them because they're still hanging on to somebody from the past. So let's see what's going on with that. Yeah, there's some healing that needs to happen on their end. And so I wouldn't think it's personal to you if you keep feeling like the mixed messages. Just keep moving forward and just keep it playful with this person, and they'll start to realize that you're a safe connection. And I do see your love life ascending to a higher level of commitment. I do see a strong possibility of this coming together. So let's get you a timeline when this is going to come together. Okay, so there's delays here. There's delays, and you do have to know that right now it's Venus retrograde. So that's why they're probably thinking about their ex or trying to let something go from the past, because everybody is right now. This energy is going to continue on until November. Then in November, we have Mercury retrograde, which is going to go all the way until the beginning of January. As far as when this comes together, February is a really good month in love. It's very possible it's then, but this is reversal saying this might not come together right away. So do they have feelings for you? Yes. I saw the romantic feelings card. I see the chemistry there. I see this playfulness. I see that honeymoon period where you guys are getting to know each other, but there's some ghosts lurking in their closet. And there's a strong message about just being patient here. It could be that someone might come into your life before this person's ready, because one thing's for sure, you are going to be entering into a relationship, all right? So I hope that resonates with you. I'm sending you so much love and light with this message. So clearing my energy, we're heading on to the next reading. Are we on number 7? Okay, so number 7 is Alina, and I'm getting your question right now, and I'm going to be pulling your cards for you. Oh, this is an exciting question. So Alina, what good things are coming up for you in your life? Let's take this to my Enchanted Tarot. Okay, so first of all, we're seeing the Prince of Swords. This is the energy of somebody who's rushing into your life with a declaration of love. So if you're with a partner, this can mean that your partner's like, let's get engaged, or is like, let's move in together, or it's just like, I love you, and they want to express that to you. They're giving you gifts. We do have the holiday season coming up, so it could be related to that. Or this could be talking about somebody new who's coming into your life. And this dove here is a symbol of promise, which is my name. and it's like an opportunity, and it's like peace and well-being. And so I definitely see that being a message with this, saying don't worry about your love life, because there are some really beautiful new developments. And these stars here are also making me think about your dreams. Maybe you've been dreaming about this person, or dreaming about a really cohesive and nurturing love connection. And so I think your love life is going to be highlighted over the next 6 months or so. Really positive transit with this energy. So this is the Eight of Pentacles reversed, which is making me think you've been a little bit worried about money. And the Eight of Pentacles energy is actually all about, it's about like really working hard. And so since it's reversed, it's making me think you've been working really hard. You've been attending to all details lovingly. You've been trying to achieve great results. You've been really skillful. You've been really grounded. You've been working hard, not really worried about the money. You're just doing what you got to do. Maybe you're in school, or you just got a job or something. And this is actually saying it's finally going to pay off for you. And so this is the payoff that's coming. This is reverse, so there's a delay. So they're saying right now, don't worry about the money. You're going to have what you need. Sometimes not a moment before, sometimes not a moment after, but like right when you need it. How many of you guys have like had a bill and that money came like that day you had to pay it or the day before you were worried for the 2 weeks leading up to it? It's kind of like that energy. It's telling you Spirit is going to take care of you. Spirit's going to provide a way for you to continue working towards your skills. And I see you being really persistent and really productive over the next 6 months or so. And you're feeling very centered. And you know, there's a lot of order here, and you're working on your performance. You're very intuitive. You're working on your craftsmanship. The harvest is going to follow this. So they're saying, don't forget that harvest follows order. And so, you know, you're planting the seeds, you're sowing them. You know, don't sit there and continuously measure your harvest. You know, when you plant a seed, you don't sit there and obsess over it every day and force it to grow. Like sometimes you just got to let nature take its course and just keep watering it, let the sunshine take effect on it. It's about like allowing time for this cycle, allowing time for your harvest to come together. There will be a harvest though in about 6 months. Spring, summer is going to be a really abundant time for you. So just keep on keeping on. This is also talking about a message of love, because look, we have the Prince of Swords and then we have the Princess of Swords here. And it's like he's writing in, he's got a message for you. Maybe you meet somebody on the internet, or you're like texting somebody, or like someone comes in your life. This person is really well spoken. Or if like you're in a relationship, this energy is very close, by the way. So if you're in a relationship with this person, it could be that they're leaving you love notes, that they're declaring their love, that you're signing a contract of some sort with them, a lease or something like that. And so this is really, really positive. I do get a feeling you're moving in with somebody, or somebody, you're getting closer with a love connection, somebody's coming in. Very, very, very positive love energy over the next 6 months. And then how beautiful is this? Balance is coming into your life. So this is the balance card, the temperance card, and that is probably the most beautiful energy that can come in your life. It is a reminder of patience, because you know, this summer was crazy. You guys, we had 6 planets in retrograde. We had 3 eclipses. We're still kind of riding out this energy. We got the Venus retrograde. We got the Mercury retrograde. We can still thrive through that, you know. But this is saying to be patient, because things are going to be balanced, and 2019 is going to be a beautiful year. And it says that patience and timing are really the key here to unlock this harvest for you. And just to keep things in moderation. This is saying that, once again, look here, consideration will pay rich dividends. I just feel like there's money, there's abundance coming, there's love coming. You're going to be feeling a lot more balanced. Let's go ahead and pull a couple more cards about what positive energy is coming into your life. Communication. Maybe you've been waiting for communication, like for you and your partner to have better communication, or for communication from a soulmate or a twin flame. And this is exactly what you're getting right here. Look at this. They're rushing in and they have communication for you. And also you're going to be getting downloads of like ideas and plans and things that you want to do. So pay close attention to your dreams. Keep a notebook. Make a vision board. I feel like it's going to be a really creative time for you. A lot of creative energy and vision is coming in. And the last positive thing that's coming into your life is fulfillment. Look at this. I have a feeling some manifestations you've been praying for and asking for and working towards are actually going to be anchoring in the next 6 months. It actually is a very positive transit for you. If the next 2 months are a little rough, don't be disheartened, be patient. You're going to make it through. There will be a harvest and declarations of love and communication and fulfillment. So I hope that this resonates with you. And we're heading on to number 8. Is that correct? Okay, heading on to number 8. So who's number 8? What is their question?
Amy with a Y.
So Amy with a Y is next.
That's the rest of 2018 number.
All right, cool. So what does the rest of 2018 look like for you? So we've got let's go ahead and pull cards for each month, okay? We've got the end of October, which is pretty much just like the next week. We've got November and we've got December, okay? So end of October, November, and then we've got December. I feel a lot of energy in December. Okay, there we go. And then we'll pull an overall message as well for you. So what does the rest of 2018 look like for you? Great question. I kind of want to hit my psychic up and ask her this question too. Okay. So let's see what's happening over this next week, the end of October. So it does seem like some kind of career opportunity is coming in for you, or perhaps it already has come in and you're debating like whether or not you're going to take it, or you're looking for this opportunity or applying for another job or something. The energy is actually really positive. If you've been thinking, I want a new job, apply now, because I do see this taking off really fast. I feel like if you apply now, there's going to be a job or something that's going to want to hire before the holidays. And so this last week, if you want to apply, do it now. If you don't, if you're not looking for a new job, this could actually mean you're getting a promotion or like some kind of bonus. And maybe this is talking about like a holiday or getting time off of work or something. Just definitely some kind of big career opportunity around you and your situation. This is talking about freedom. So it's right next to this work card, which is making me think you just desire more freedom. Maybe this is also telling you to plan a vacation or to take a personal day. Maybe you're going to feel a desire to just take a day off work and have a me day. So maybe you'll be using one of your sick days as like a personal holiday or something. So I do see freedom. I see a lot of positive energy around your career. And I do see that there's something good coming in this next week. And they're saying yes, 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 yes. You need to follow this feeling. If you're feeling anxiety, like I feel trapped, like I don't want to do this anymore, maybe it is time to look for the new job. Maybe it's time to apply for that new position at work, or to look for the part-time job, or, you know, your intuition is giving you guidance and giving you messages that there's something that needs to happen in your career, but it's very, very positive actually. And so there's a huge development in your career. There's a new job, there's a side job, there's a promotion, there is some action that's being required of you. So trust your intuition on what that is. I definitely see you brushing up your resume. And then there's this frustration card coming out. So maybe, like I said, I think this has to do with your job. I think you're frustrated with your situation right now. And maybe you've been applying, or you've been trucking at your job and working your ass off, and you feel like you're not getting much in exchange. And you do have the ability to change your life and to make decisions. And I feel like this is going to be something really positive that's going to happen. This last week is like a big shift in your career. So awesome. Next, what I see for you for November. I see happiness coming through. November is a month you're going to be feeling really happy. Isn't it a breath of fresh air to see this happiness card? And it does have to do with your work. I think your work is really on highlight right now. Your responsibilities, you're feeling happy now. You're in a better situation or position. Perhaps it's because the new job came through, or you feel like you know what you're working towards. You've like reset your goals. And you feel like you're on the right path. Perhaps the promotion came through, or there's some extra finances giving you a boost. And it is an uphill climb. It's like you're not there yet. You still have some goals, but you're focused on that. And it's true that when you're focused on your goals and you're pursuing your gifts and talents, you're going to feel a lot happier, because it's like what you came here to do. So I see you the last couple months of 2018 really working more towards what you came here to do, and it's all about your soul mission and life purpose, and taking steps to anchor that down into the 3D. I do see a message about you being alone. So maybe this is talking about maybe someone from your group of friends that you have a falling out with, or this has already happened and you're spending time in solitude. Perhaps this is a breakup or you're single or something. And so this is talking to trust yourself with what this is, but you're definitely trying to manifest true love and a partnership and like a good group of friends, but you might be spending a little bit of time in solitude. And so this is kind of a death card because it's the rebirth card reversed. And you are very in sync with the seasons. Usually around winter time, we're going to be just like the plants. We're going to be shedding people and things and places and situations that no longer serve us. So I feel like that's what you're doing. You're shedding here. So the last month is December. And it does seem to be talking about some kind of heartbreak or some kind of betrayal or some kind of injustice that's happened regarding a relationship in your life. And so whatever needs to leave your life now, just let it go because you're making space for something new. And they want you to have faith regarding this situation in December. Overall message for you for the rest of 2018 is to have hope. And by the end of 2018, you're going to be feeling a lot more clear about your soul mission and life purpose, your job situation, your friendships, and your relationships. So get ready for a big boost because it's going down for you the next couple of months. But overall, it's going to be very positive. So definitely let me know if this ends up being accurate for you. And I do want you guys to know, everybody who's watching, over the next couple months, I'm going to be doing a lot of readings for 2019. We're going to go month by month for 2019. We're going to have pick a card readings. And I will also release a new personal reading called the Yearly Review. So I'm really, really excited for that. So who is next? Are we on number 9? Or number 2? What number are we on? Number 9 or 10? I forgot. Maybe you guys know. So I'm on Ganesha now. All right. So Ganesha, what's up? Let's get your question from John. Just listening to your question. And hi, Ganesha. And I will be drawing your cards.
She might need to write her question.
Ganesha, go ahead and write your question. Thank you. What's up, Ganesha? Just clearing my energy and waiting for you to write your question. Aw. So, Ganesha, you want to know about a guy who works with you. So, let me guess. You want to know, like, oh, so you guys both like each other. All right, so what's the question here? You just want to know, is this going to move forward? How's this going to work out? Timeline and stuff like that? I'll start drawing cards. You can let me know if you have a specific question. What? Okay, so you just said, I don't know about a relationship because he wants to stop talking to me. And right when you said that, right when you typed that, the deception card came out. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Oh, because you're both from different religions. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull some cards on this. In my personal opinion, everything is one. I'm traveling the world and I've hung out with Muslims. I've been to mosques. I've been to Catholic churches. I love religion and all religions, and I consider myself part of like every religion, and I'm just doing my own thing spiritually. But everybody is on their own path spiritually. So sometimes if one person does subscribe to another religion, it can be difficult. Personally, my great aunt was extremely Christian and her partner was very Catholic, and they refused to go to each other's churches, but they had a really long, happy marriage, and they were married for 60 years or something. It was incredible. So not to say that there aren't exceptions to the rule, but what makes this difficult is family. What it really comes down to is they're worried that their family won't approve of you, and they don't want to have to hide you from their family, because it's a very strict religious family that keeps people from being able to, make that happen when there's different religions happening here. And everybody has their own opinions and their own beliefs. I have a feeling like they do like you. Obviously, they are into you. It's just they're worried. Maybe they told their family about you or something. I am getting a sense this has to do with the family. Yep, here we go. I was just waiting for that card to pop out. So here's what I'm getting for you, Ganesha. I'm so sorry. I've actually been through this personally, so I know how this is. Yeah, this person has a very strict family, and even though you're from another religion, you're down to like be open-minded and like you're super accepting and like you understand their religion and stuff, but for them, they're a lot more fundamental and a lot more traditional. And so him and his family really kind of harbor some negative feelings about your religion and thinking that their religion is the only one, you know? And so that's what's really rough here is that it's about their family and they're worried, you know, maybe their parent found out or they like were talking about you because they were excited. Because you know, when you're like really having feelings for someone and crushing on someone hard and you have that close, tight-knit community, you know, family, and you go home and tell your family, or you tell your brother or sister and then they tell your parent. I feel like somehow it got out in the family. And then their family was like, you need to break it off with them and like made this drama about it. And so that's what I think kind of happened here. And that might sound weird to you because I get a sense that you guys are kind of a little bit older and more mature. But what I'm actually seeing here is that it's a very close-knit, fundamental traditional family. And so this is something that they're going to have to really work towards. This is going to really cause them to grow and to mature, to realize, you know what, I don't care what my family says, I don't care what my religion says, I have to follow my heart. And so I do see that you guys are still very playful together. And one of the first cards I drew was the reconciliation card. So they're going to come back. To be honest, this is not over. They're going to come back because there is really, really strong passion here. You know, I don't think they could stay away from you if they tried. So Spirit is telling you to trust. The situation's calling for you to have faith. And you can pray for them. You can pray that you know, God or the universe or whatever, you know, collective consciousness, whatever you call it, will, you know, open up his heart and his family's hearts, or just help him to be able to make his own decision about, you know, feeling comfortable to continue with you, despite what the family says. Because I don't think there's, you know, you are really good for them. That's what I'm seeing, and there's a playfulness here, and this is very innocent, and I do see that there will be another talk where you guys are honest with each other, and you're going to just discuss more about like how you can make this work. They might ask you to convert. They might ask you to come to their religion or try out a service or something. That, if you guys get in deep, that might be part of it. I just see these family issues are strong, but to be completely honest, I think this is part of their breakthrough. I think they're going to realize that their family is strict and they're fundamental. I do see this person staying faithful to their religion, at least for a while, but I feel like they're kind of going to break out and create more boundaries with their parents so that they're free to make their own decisions. Because I feel like if it truly was their decision and it was up to them, they actually wouldn't have broken this off with you. You know, and the fact that they like say, I can't talk to you anymore because you're from a different religion, that sounds a little cray-cray, you know? I don't think that's something that they would do. I think, like I said, they're worried, they feel guilty, they feel ashamed because they come from a very fundamental, traditional religion, you know? And I went to Egypt. I made friends with people who were Muslim, and I went over and hung out with their family, and you know, sometimes that's considered a strict religion, and you know, they were chill with me, and I'm a different religion, and we all hung out and stuff. You can still break bread with somebody if they're from a different religion. So I have a feeling this isn't just a religion thing, this is a family thing. And so that's kind of what's going on here. And so you guys are a past life relationship. You've known each other from a past life. There's a strong romantic pull. They're not going to be able to stay away from you. They're going to try to wear a mask around you. And what's sad is like this is the deception card because basically like they didn't tell you when they first met you that that was going to be an issue and that was going to be a problem. So technically they kind of deceived you because they got in way too deep with you, and then all of a sudden the cat comes out of the bag, like the truth comes out that actually they shouldn't have been fucking with you in the first place because they have these strict rules with the family and with the religion and stuff. So it's kind of a mess, but I feel like this is a learning process for them. I don't feel like it has a lot to do with you. It has everything to do with them. And so, oh gosh, so Ganesha, you say he feels if we keep on talking, he will fall more for me. Oh, dang. So, yeah, I mean, because look, passion, past life connection, playfulness. But look, this card, they're coming back. They're coming back. So just do your thing and be respectful and smile. And I think that's going to make them want you even more. The fact that you're like, okay, like, like obviously you're going to be a little sad about it, but respect them and give them some space because they need to figure this out. This is truly a struggle for them between their spirit, between their heart, between their emotions, and they're going to learn that it's important to trust your heart no matter what. God, whoever you decide God is, wants you to be happy. And if you love someone, doesn't matter what color their skin is, doesn't matter what religion they're from, doesn't matter where they come from, what their social status is, love always finds a way. And so I think that's what they're going to be learning, not trying to disown their religion, not trying to disown their family, because everybody comes from different backgrounds and etc. But, you know, maybe it is a little bit too dogmatic if they can't even talk to you because of their religion. So I do have a feeling that this person's going to be learning through this and opening their heart to you and is going to be making some important decisions on, do I trust my heart or do I just go with what people around me are saying? And so I think this person's going to kind of break free from all that and still find a way to honor their religion, but also honor their heart because it's all about balance. One thing's for sure, you guys will definitely be reconnecting. This is not the end. They are not going to be able to stay away from you. So you just do your thing. You stand in your power. You stand in your light. You be kind. You smile at them. You wave. Look cute and all that, That doesn't hurt. And, when they're ready, they'll approach you again and they'll probably apologize and try to figure something out. They just need some time to really think about this. And yeah, so I hope that resonates with you, and I'm sending you so much love and light. So who's next? This is number 10. John's just like smiling at me. Brienne, you are next. Ooh, gifts and talents. I'm excited. So first what we're going to do, Brienne, is we're going to look at your spiritual gifts, and then we're going to look at your artistic gifts, okay? And I even have a little bonus deck here that will help clarify as well. So Brienne, let's see what your spiritual gifts are. That's exciting. Very spiritually gifted. Oh, look at all these cards coming out. So the first gift that came out is the gift of aura reading. So these are your spiritual gifts. So you have the ability to see energy. You're probably very sensitive to light and very sensitive to colors. This is combined with empathy, which you automatically got. We'll go over that in a second. But you can probably just sense people's past or their lives or their emotions or their personalities or what they're like just from being in their aura and being in their presence. Maybe some people make you have a strong emotional reaction. Like maybe you look in someone's eyes and you want to cry because you feel their pain, or maybe some people make you really giddy and excited. So you have a really strong emotional connection with certain people because of the way that their aura affects you. If you can't actually see colors and auras around objects and around people and around plants and stuff like that, you can train yourself easily to do this since you already have this gift. This is also saying since you're sensitive to light and colors, you're probably pretty good with anything with color, like painting or like styling clothing or picking out colors to wear or interior design or something like that. We'll get into your artistic gifts in a minute, but since you're also very sensitive to light, you're really good at photography. So you might take awesome pictures because you can pick good colors and get the lighting right and everything. Next, another spiritual gift you have is the gift of clairsentience. So you receive messages through your feelings, through your emotions, and through your physical sensations. So this means you can feel other people's emotions. You might also get body sensations like once again around certain people, like certain people might make you feel sick to your stomach if they're like toxic energy, or you might feel very peaceful around people. If you get around other people who are very like have a healing aura, you might even feel sleepy. Like my husband, he has very healing energy, very calm energy, and I fall asleep around him all the time. And when he hugs me, like I just feel like I'm gonna fall asleep. And so it's kind of funny. So it's like strong emotional, physical reactions you have in your body. And next, your next gift is the gift of clairvoyance. So you are very psychic. You do have a gift at the third eye. You receive premonitions. You have psychic vision. And it's kind of like a daydream, but it's more just like vision. So pay attention to your fantasies and like little daydreams you have because they might be premonitions. They might be rooted in reality. When I was like 13, 14, 15, I would constantly daydream and have these visions of me, you know, helping with the red carpet and doing fashion styling and makeup and working with models and being in the industry. And then 10, 15 years later, it's what I'm actually doing. So looking back, those daydreams I had, those were premonitions. Those were messages that were channeled through my body and my emotions and my third eye to like steer me in the right direction. So your visions are going to be really important. Does this mean that you have to join a hippie commune and, you know, sell organic vegetables at the farmer's market? Does it mean that you have to, you know, sell crystals or do tarot? Not necessarily, but if you're being called to a spiritual path, if you're interested in wanting to help with healing or do Reiki or tarot or anything like that, or do astrology or something, then, you know, you would do good on that path because you have a lot of spiritual gifts. But remember, these are gifts, and when someone gives you a gift, they're just like, here, use it to have fun and make your life better. So this is like your tools. And also your sensitivities help you tap into your artistic abilities. So let's go ahead and see what your artistic gifts are. So what are you gifted in artistically? Oh, wow. So what I'm getting is that for you, it might be difficult for you. Maybe this is also why you asked what your gifts are, because, you know, obviously if you were like really good at drawing and you love to draw all the time, then you would be like, oh, that's my gift. But maybe it's kind of harder to put your finger on what your gift is because you're a producer. This is one of the hardest artistic gifts to put your finger on, okay? So basically, you have the artistic gift of being a producer. So you would do really well at being a project manager or a director, maybe working behind the scenes. You're really good at dreaming, scheming, planning, collaborating, overseeing creative teams. So you're a creative director. You could be an art director. Perhaps you end up working in web or software development. You could do really well at community development as well. Perhaps you end up working in the entertainment industry, or you become a publisher or an editor. One thing is for sure, you have leadership qualities, so you have the artistic gift of producing. The way that I recommend that you get into this industry and you work towards this is by trying different artistic things, and offering to help people and getting together in groups. So for me, I'm actually a creative director. I'm a producer for fashion and you know, commercials and stuff like that. And so I got into that by doing, first I was a music writer, then I was a fashion writer, then I was a fashion editor and creative director, and then I tried fashion styling, and I had so much experience that I was able to start producing and doing creative directing. So just trying your hand at many different creative things. You don't have to be the best at it, but I do recommend you try to find ways to get in a group of people, take an art class, just start getting your hands dirty with artistic work and create some kind of portfolio. I'm gonna pull some more cards for you. Okay, so here's what's coming up. You could also be really good at doing hospitality, like maybe owning some type of like business, like a business owner, or maybe some kind of focus on health. So you could be like a health coach or something like that. Or like a nutritionist or something, or like kind of like leading people and guiding people. This is also saying maybe you end up owning your own inn or your own hotel or something. And then I also see promotion and PR coming up for you. Maybe you end up working in public relations. Social media is coming up. Perhaps you're a model or a musician or something or blogger. And so that is kind of what's coming up for you as far as your gifts. So I hope that this resonates with you. You are very gifted. I'm sending you so much love and light. Peace out. So I believe that we're on number 11. I'm losing track. Remember, I only have 20, so we're more than halfway through now. Thank you to you guys who've been waiting patiently. Who is next? Just Nika. Woohoo! Nika, thanks for waiting. You are next. What's up, Nika? Let's see Nika's question. She had like 2.
Missing about love life. I just let go of D.
Oh, I know who that is, yeah.
Who's a past life soulmate because wrong timing, although misunderstood time moving forward. But it's my life has taught me a lot of lessons.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for. I'm planning to go traveling for 6 months to Asia. So I feel like I can't have a proper boyfriend just yet.
Yeah.
What's the message I can give about my love?
Okay, so Nika, we've been doing readings for you about D for like a while. And it's been back and forth, and like even though there's been an energy there and like we saw that there's a soulmate connection, you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna go travel for 6 months and I just don't even know if I can do this, and like, you know, it's been so back and forth, and so you're just wondering what spirit's messages are for you about your love life with all of this said and done. So okay, so what I do see is that like what's that? So Nika, you're saying I'm going to travel to explore my creativity and to figure out my path after graduation college. That is so exciting. Obviously, you know that I recommend travel. It's changed my life. It's really helped me overcome my anxiety, and it's been legit. And it's a lot more doable than you think. So highly, I recommend you travel. This is interesting. It's saying you did everything you could regarding the D situation. You expressed your love and you like put everything on the table. But you're starting to kind of feel like, you know what? Maybe this is just kind of a connection here that's just getting toxic, you know? Because it's so on and off, and like you can't get that commitment from them. And even though there's strong feelings here, it seemed almost like this whirlwind romance, and you're starting to feel like, I want something different. I want something fun. And so I do think it's possible you're going to meet somebody while you travel. This is saying there's a soulmate out there for you. And whenever you say no to something that's not fully in alignment with you, you say yes to what is in alignment. So if you choose to let go of this person and cut those cords and make room in your life, it will be filled with something else. So maybe the reason why you haven't been able to move forward in love is because so much of your energy has been going to this person. So other potential suitors can actually sense in your energy D. They can sense D, and they can sense that you were kind of all about him and like that you weren't available. Because I do see there have been some people that have been attracted to you, and also you're beautiful, you're attractive. I can tell from your energy, I can tell from your display picture. And so I don't think you're gonna have any problem like attracting someone else in love. And I think you're just ready for something new and for something different, you know, more adventure, hence the traveling. And so they're saying your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. It's very possible that when you're traveling, you will meet somebody. You might even decide to stay where they are. You might extend your travels. I have a feeling like this is going to be a really important relationship for you. And then they're also saying, let your friends help you. Go out with your friends, party, have fun, just relax, and spend more time with your friends, because so much of your energy has been going into D. It's time to detox that energy and let it go so you can make room for this new love. You've done everything you could do. You expressed your true love to them, and you're realizing, you know what? I want a different love in return. I want something different. Yeah, so John's laughing at me about me saying detox. He's also laughing at me because I'm like, you guys, sorry, Nika, I'm like interrupting this. When I do these readings, there's so much energy coming through me that I get hot and I start sweating. So I'm like literally sitting here topless, like not even with the bra on. I'm like sitting here topless doing these readings for you guys. Thank goodness the camera isn't on me. Anyways, let's move on. He's just laughing at me. Okay, John, stop doing Nika's
I was
reading.
looking at details.
Okay. Anyways, sorry, Nika. This is saying that you know, you're having a spiritual awakening. And so what happens when you have a spirit, we've been talking about this with you before. When you're having a spiritual awakening, all of a sudden the people, the places, the situation, the things that no longer serve you, just all of a sudden things just don't seem in alignment. You know, you could be dating somebody for 20 years and all of a sudden you're like, I'm going to break up with them. I see a lot of people having breakups, having divorces, even with soulmates, right when the spiritual awakening happens, because you're going to a higher frequency. So here's what I'm seeing with you and D. Two opposing frequencies. And he's kind of going here. And it doesn't mean that you're above him or he's beneath you or this or that. It just means you guys are in different spaces energetically. And so you're going to be going to a different direction. And so yeah, you're going through the awakening process. It's different and unique for everyone. It usually takes about 3 years. So it's a process. But I think that's why all of a sudden you're like, okay, I like him, he likes me, but I feel like I'm being pulled somewhere else. And then you're like, realistically, how is this going to stay together? Like, I don't want to do the long distance thing while I'm traveling. And I think it's because Spirit's trying to prepare you for another soulmate. So let's get you a time prediction of when you'll meet this next soulmate. Oh my gosh, look, Nika, you will meet this person when you're traveling. Yeah, there's going to be someone you meet or crush or something. And right now you're just getting like the money and all the materials and everything together. I have a feeling it'll be around March or April. March or April. I actually think around like the end of March, you're going to be feeling kind of depressed and like, oh, you know, Rainbow Harmony said I'm going to meet a soulmate and I haven't met them yet. But like literally 2 weeks after that, you're probably going to meet this person. So right when you start feeling like, oh, I'm not going to meet anybody and I feel lonely, like just know when that feeling hits you intensely, it's like a sign you're going to break through. Because I always tell people, don't quit 5 minutes before the miracle. It always gets worse before it gets better. So it's like there's going to be an energetic breakthrough, and around April you'll probably meet this person. And I do see you extending your trip. You might actually travel for a while. You might travel a little longer than you think. Especially once you realize how cost effective it is, it's like way cheaper to rent an Airbnb for a month than it is to just get like an apartment. So it's kind of bizarre. So I am actually seeing you traveling. This is saying, yeah, this is an alignment. Look at this. You're traveling and there's a lot of opportunity and you're staying in these really beautiful places and you're meeting a soulmate and you're perhaps even getting into a relationship. And you're going to be very attractive to people because your energy is clear. You might even have options in love. And for now, just hang out with your friends and let them help you. And just realize it's time to shed that connection with D because it's just getting codependent and toxic. And you guys are having a hard time just staying committed there, you know? So anyways, I hope that resonates with you. I'm really excited for you, Nika. Thank you so much for your continued support. And yeah, I really appreciate you. You've been following me and my channel for so long, and I like remember you. It's like I feel like we're getting to really know each other. All right, so I think I'm gonna try to answer one more. Let's do one more. Who's next? And then we're gonna go on to the last part of this and to the next video. So who is next? Afro Elysium. Will Z and I work out romantically? So Afro Elysium, will Z and you work out romantically? You came to the right place. I am the love expert. This deck is lit. It always tells the truth.
Z and I are in a relationship, but currently in disconnection, separation.
So you guys are in a relationship, but you're currently in a separation. Okay, so I'm getting a really strong message right now about your relationship, and you won't even believe it, But look what came up in the middle of this spread. You know, I got immediately that you guys are in a separation, okay? They're saying this could actually move forward pretty soon, but you need to decide what you want so that it comes to you now. You need to decide in your heart if you really want this. Because I feel like if you commit to this in your heart and soul, there is a strong chance that it can move forward. Because I am seeing Z is still very attracted to you, okay? And there is true love here. You know, this is the romance of a lifetime, all right? But you know, we talked about this earlier in someone else's reading. We got these mommy daddy issues going on, okay? A lot of people have got this. I've got this, my husband's got this. It made it really difficult for us to like solidify our relationship when we first started dating. And so what I'm seeing for you guys is one or both of you guys had one or both parents that were neglectful or abusive or emotionally distant or absent. And so this does kind of put a chip on your shoulder, and it kind of makes it hard for you to move forward in love. So you do tend to play out the trauma that happened to you in childhood within your romantic relationships, and you tend to manifest the abandonment or the betrayal or the rejection from your parents in the relationships as a way for healing. This is natural. So I actually see that this is being healed in your relationship. I see you guys have a strong soulmate connection. And so I feel like things just got heated because there's a fear of communicating and connecting and of love, and it's normal to push love away when you all you ever know is like the absence of that. And boy, do I know that. You know, I've been in a relationship for almost 10 years now, and there's still times where I push John away, you know, because of what I've went through. And so you know, it's not always perfect in love. It's not always black or white. I see like the separation has been helping you guys heal from these wounds. And you're learning to have more respect as you become a little bit more independent. And I actually do feel like when you guys come back together, you're going to start off fresh, and it's going to be this like new honeymoon period. But I'm getting a strong message to just kind of wait and let the ball be in their court. They need space. So the flirt card is reversed and the express your love card's reversed. They know how much that you love them, you know, and you might want to reach out, but I think that in order for this to kind of sink in for them, they really need to take space, and this needs to be their decision. So if you and your heart and soul make up this decision, yes, I want to move forward with this person, they will feel that in their heart. They'll feel more grounded, and like you just kind of giving them space will help. And if they do reach out, just be flirty and just keep it simple with them. You guys will have time to hash this out when you get back together. But I do feel like this needs to go on a little bit longer, and you need to get space. So I do feel the possibility this can come back together. Let's get you a timeline. And it'll probably happen during Mercury retrograde. So that's like the next, by January, I do see you guys being back together. Yeah. Maybe even a little, it might be 9 weeks of a breakup still. There's a message that both of you guys need to spend time alone, but be careful what you text them. Don't try to work out your issues and talk about shit. Just like let it all go and just be kind to them and be flirty. And when you guys get back together, just start off simple and just try to date them again and get to know them again, and just kind of try to have a fresh slate. And then later, once you guys kind of feel a little bit more confident, you can dig into some of those deeper issues of why you guys broke up and do some soul searching right now. Use this time to really think about the wounds that have hurt you, and maybe seek out some therapy or some healing, or do some meditation, or spend time out in nature. Go really easy on yourself. And I see this being good for you guys. So about 9 weeks, it's possible you guys will be coming back together. There's a message about flirting through your text messages and keeping the energy light. You know, I don't think you need to be like, I love you so much, I miss you, come back. Just be cute and flirty and just kind of chill it out. You guys will have a chance to hash this out and kind of start over. There's a true love here, and they're still very attracted to you. And so, you will continue to spend some time apart from them, and you need to kind of get your self-respect back and really get your self-love going to know that whether or not this comes together, you're still going to be okay. And maybe that's what you guys need this separation for, is just to find your independence again and to work through these wounds. So I hope that this resonates with you. I'm sending you so much love and light through this hard time. A lot of people in the relationships have been affected by this, you know, the energy transits. 2018 started off pretty good, but the summer was intense. And now we've got Venus retrograde, but I actually think Mercury retrograde in November and December is going to help your relationship. So there will probably be some communication then. I would let the ball be in their court, okay? Let the ball be in their court. You just in your heart and soul make up your mind if you really want to do this. Spend some time apart and really make up your mind. Do you want this or not, you know? You'll get used to being kind of on your own more, and then you'll be able to make a really clear decision on it if what you want. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this, and I'm going to go live in another video in 2 minutes. Just taking a break to use the bathroom, eat some grapes real quick, and join me in the next video. We have under 10 readings left, and we'll be finishing everything in the next video. So I'll see you guys soon.